I apologize if you've been asked this, but the president criticized the new kickoff rules when he was at the Washington game. What's your reaction?
He doesn't even know what he's looking at. He has no idea what's going on with the kickoff rule. So I take that for what it's worth, and I hope he hears it.
This is Kansas City Chiefs special team coordinator Dave Toub going after Republican President of the United States of America, Donald Trump. The reporter's question.
I do have to say, look, I like them all. I love sports, but I do have to say, and I'll probably get myself in a little trouble with this, I hate the kickoff.
Oh, come on, Mr. President.
That's weird.
I think it's so terrible. I think it's so demeaning. And I think it hurts the game. It hurts the pageantry. I've told that to Roger Goodell. And I don't think it's any safer. I mean, you still have guys crashing into each other. And it's so, it's the opposite of what the game. The ball is in the air and nobody's moving. It's supposed to be when the ball is in the air, when the ball is played, you're supposed to be moving.
It's a live ball, Mr. President.
You walk in and the pageantry of the game is so badly hurt. And I don't think NFL, they do what they want to do, but I don't think they'll change. I hope college football doesn't change because, the power of the kickoff was so beautiful. And now I don't want to say what it reminds me of because I'll get myself into big trouble. But it is not football. And I have no idea what you guys may disagree with me. I don't think it's going to help.
No, Mr. President, this is how we feel. I feel as if they were just going to get rid of the kickoff and special teams as a whole. As a former punter and kickoff guy, anything to save the play, I'm on board with because they were on their way to kind of move it out.
Stemmed from this interview where ESPN host Pat McAfee glazed the president. Toub received praise around the world of sports, including from Miami Dolphins wide receiver Tyreek Hill, who tweeted, "Effing animal, I love it." If somehow unfamiliar, the NFL altered kickoff rules in back-to-back off seasons to address player safety and increase frequency of kickoffs. Concussions were the major injury concern, and the league data showed a reduction of documented head injuries on kickoffs of nearly 43% in the first year of using the dynamic kickoff. Now let's just state the obvious, okay? Pat McAfee hosted Donald Trump, a draft dodger, on Veterans Day. McAfee sucks up to Trump over and over again. Trump goes off on a tangent about the NFL's kickoff rule. McAfee and crew hoot and holler over and over again. And the reporter at the Kansas City Chiefs' press conference with Dave Toub asks him about it. He didn't go off on his own tangent, his own respective tangent about it. A reporter asked him a question, and he gave his honest answer, an honest opinion that he holds as a literal professional in his own words and in his own industry, rather. So what I'm getting really sick of is how this is being misconstrued among conservative media. And here's just two examples. Take Pete Mundo from Mundo in the Morning, who you see in between Missouri Senator Josh Hawley and Keep Women in the Kitchen NFL kicker Harrison Butker. Mundo on his show via KCMO had this to say.
Wait, this is the guy who got all ticked off at Trump for criticizing the kickoff rules. Trump being against the NFL kickoff rules is probably one of his more universally popular takes. Like, of all the controversial things Trump has said, his being against the new NFL kickoff rules is probably like a 65-35 issue. And man, I'll tell you what, these Chiefs fans, there was some TDS going on Facebook. I'll just say that much. Unbelievable. But you know what? Gotta win. It's all good.
Parroting the TDS line, nice touch when you vote for a man who may very well be a pedophile. One account claimed Mundo said, "I'd like to see Dave Toub worry a lot more about making sure the line is fixed for the PATs than be weirdly upset by President Trump. I can usually understand why someone is ticked off at Trump. Let's be honest, it's not hard to do. But this one from Dave Toub is the strangest thing ever. It's like he's the guy who wrote the rules for the NFL. Dude, you're just the coach. Relax, it's okay. Why is he taking it so personal? This is weird level 9 Trump derangement syndrome. There it is again. From the chief special teams coach, when, let's be honest, there's a lot of people in that organization who are big fans of Trump. God, this guy blows. Of course, Mundo is not alone on this front. Bobby Burack, a shill for Clay Travis's outkick, put in his WordPress-style article, Dave Toub should worry more about his unit on the football field than Donald Trump. This week, Chief Special Teams coach Dave Toub criticized Trump's comments on the NFL's kickoff rules and made it clear he's not a fan of the president. How exactly is he saying he's not a fan of the president, man? I mean, look, Bobby Burack has been exposed by Jeff Pearlman already. We have put this in previous pieces. Basically, he saw where he could further his career, and it's by going further and further and further right, and that is what he has done. This is a writer who bashes Jamil Hill at every single turn. Yet that's the same dude that sucked up to Jamil Hill. And in emails that Hill forwarded to Pearlman to put in his Substack, Burack praised her, loved her, adored her. So the change happens once you drink the Fox News Clay Travis outkick Kool-Aid. And that is what Burack did. But to somehow posture that Dave Toub is not a fan of the president because a special teams coordinator is saying the president has no idea what he is seeing, which is true, is mind-boggling. Straight up. More from Burack. Toub's tone makes it clear he dislikes Trump and was eager for a chance to say so publicly. That said, there's no known link between political opinions and coaching success. The issue is that Toub has bigger problems right now. He'd add, put bluntly, Dave Toub is not a good enough coordinator, and his unit is having too disastrous a season to create the distraction he did this week by voicing his opinions about Donald Trump. Then again, maybe he hopes to blame his eventual firing on the team owner's support for Trump, deflecting attention from his poor coaching. And this is the tiresome line that I always see, over and over again. It is, well, you know, he really needs to focus on special teams instead of the president. He was asked a question about it, man. You know, his team really sucks on special teams. Maybe he's too distracted by hating the president. It's so far-fetched. But that is the conservative mindset at the end of the day. You know, deflecting attention from his poor coaching. No, idiot. He was asked one question about it and answered. This is, in the words of Kobe Bryant to Jason Whitlock, a Bikram yoga stretch, man. What gets me is this is just such a small thing, right? Imagine how they cover stuff that is slightly bigger. Not even big, slightly bigger than this. I mean, we see it, we cover it. We know it. We have to experience it through our own eyes. So to the Outkicks of the world, the Bobby Buracks of the world, the Mundos of the world, come on. These are pathetic attempts at being pick-me's. And I think what we're seeing over and over again is that they don't pick you. They just offer you a crumb of the cookie and you take it every time. Hey, I appreciate you watching. Now, if you can, please do become a channel member by going to youtube.com/TYTsports and clicking the join button. If that's too much for you, you can just go to tyt.com/join to become a member. It helps all of us out here at the Young Turks and keeps our network afloat. In addition, you could follow me on my socials on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate the love. Have a great day.